Student, as we are discussing about the motion, so now we will study the types of motion. Okay, so we have three types of motion. Okay, first one is translational. Translational motion. Second one is the rotational motion, and third one is the oscillatory motion. So these are the three types of motion: translational, rotational, and oscillatory. Or you can write it like the oscillation motion. Okay, so these are the three types of motion. Now we will discuss all these one by one. First one is the translational motion. What is the meaning of translational motion? A motion is said to be translational if 2 points in a body, if a line joining 2 points of a body remain parallel to itself throughout the motion. Suppose this is the road and this one is the one bus. Okay, now suppose this is the line which is joining the 2 point A and B of this bus. If this line remain parallel to itself throughout its motion from this X to Y. Okay, when bus will be here, then again this one A, this one B. So what will be happen? Means when the body will be rigid body in case, and body moving in a straight line. So what will be happen? These 2 points will be remain, the line joining this point A and B will be always parallel to itself. Okay, so that motion is called translational motion. The very simple definition of translational motion is if a line joining 2 points in a body remain parallel to itself throughout its motion, that is called translational motion. Example, men walking on the road. First example, bus running from one point to, or you can say motion of car, motion of bus. These all are the example of translational motion. Next one is the rotational motion. What is the meaning of rotational motion? Rotational motion means a motion is said to be rotational if body rotate around a fixed axis. That axis is called rotational axis. Suppose a body, this is the body. Okay, this is the body. If this body rotate around the fixed axis, this is body. These two bodies are same. Okay, okay, suppose this is the body. Okay, if this body rotate around this axis, this line, fixed line, that is called rotational motion. Whenever any body rotates around a fixed axis, that fixed axis is called axis of rotation, that is called rotation motion. In rotational motion, all the particle of this body form the concentric circle. अब देखो, whatever the particle here, 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 they all have same center of rotation. this one, m1, m2, m3, m1, m2, m3. These are the particle of body. These particles form the cosine. This is the circle. So center of circle will be this line. This is the circle. The center of circle will be this line. So this is the circle. This is the circle. This center of the circle will be this line. Means all the particle of body form concentric circle. Like motion of Earth around the sun. This is the rotational motion. Motion of other planet around the sun, that is the example of rotational motion. Motion of moon around the earth, that is the example of rotation motion. What is the rotational motion? If any body rotate around the fixed line in such a way that every particle of that body form a concentric circle, is called rotational motion, and that line or that axis is called rotational axis. This is simple. I have already given you example. Now next one is the oscillatory motion. Oscillatory. What is the meaning of oscillatory? If any body move in to and fro. To and fro means, suppose this is the any surface or roof. I hang one stone to this roof. Now suppose I force this bob or this stone like this. What will be happen? It will come to this side, then this, then this. Means this is the, actually this is the example of simple pendulum. This is the mean point, mean axis, okay, or mean position. Whenever any body move to and fro in Hindi idhar udhar about a mean point, that is called oscillatory motion. Like the motion of simple pendulum, or you have seen the watches. In many watches there is one pendulum like this which rotate to and fro. Okay, means whenever a body move to and fro motion about the fixed point, that is called oscillatory motion. Example, simple pendulum or pendulum of wall watch. Okay. Next one is next topic is what it is. Just wait. Motion in 1, 2 and 3 dimension. This is the last topic for today. What it is? Motion in 1, 2 and 3 dimension. Okay, student. So what is the meaning of motion in 1 dimension, 2 dimension and 3 dimension? First one, I am discussing motion in 1 dimension. Beta, motion in 1 dimension means if a body is moving in a straight line, okay, then it is called motion in 1 dimension, like this. Suppose this is a car at point A. After time t, it travel the distance x and it reached at point B. After time t dash, this is the time t. After time t dash is reached at point C. Now let the distance from origin, this is point is called origin because with respect to this we will measure the distance and we are measuring the time with respect to this point. So this is the frame of reference and body is moving in a path. Okay, means in surface, any surface. That is called motion in 1 dimension. Okay, means where we have required only one coordinate, that is x. Okay, that is called 1 dimension. Now what is the meaning of 2 dimension? If body is moving any plane, plane means like xy plane. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Y-axis. If suppose here is any point P, so what we will require? We have to represent the location of this point P. We require 2 coordinate. What? Distance of point P from means we if we want to measure the distance of point P from this origin O, we require two coordinate, means distance of point P from this and distance of point P from this side. How we will measure it? Draw one line here, draw one line here. This line will be equal to this line. So distance of this point from origin will be x, and distance of this point means this line is equal to this line, and distance of y from origin will be y. So whenever we want to measure the location of any point in a plane, we require two coordinate. Okay, so this is the two dimension. Two dimension means we require two coordinate x and y. Okay, yeah. Now third one is the three dimension. Motion in three dimension means whenever any body is in space. First one is the single line, one dimension. Two dimension means whenever body is any plane, x and y. Okay, and three dimension means whenever body is in space, like this. I have already given the example. Suppose point P is here. So how we will measure? We will draw one line like this, draw a line parallel to this like this, draw a line parallel to like this. So let this distance is x, so it will be, let this distance is x, so it will be x. Let this distance is y, so this line is equal to this line, so it will be y, and as this is x, y axis and z axis, and so this distance will be z. So to represent this point we require three coordinate x, y, z. Like you can say motion of kite or motion of aeroplane, all comes under the motion in three dimension. I am standing here, so this time this will become under the two dimension. If any person walking means I am standing here, this will come under the one dimension. If I am at certain height, then it will come under the two dimensions. So this is for today. So you all watch this video, and if any doubt you can call me. Feel free to call or feel free to ask. Okay, so thank you. You take care of yourself. Thank you.